Hello and welcome back to another episode of Polar Bridge. It's been a while since I last played and recorded anything, and that's because my computer that I have, or the new computer that I got, is broken, and I didn't feel like recording with my old one because it's really slow, but I thought I would give it a try right now. And I want to update you on the situation, so I replaced the the power supply, and that did not fix the problem, so I have two working power supplies now probably, or the power supply was broken, but I don't think so. That means that I need to try and test something other out, and I think the motherboard is broken because I've hooked in a different graphics card in it, and it still didn't work out at all. And that won't have enough lifting power. We'll need to have it angled down here, like that, or something. Maybe something like that, don't know. And then we'll need to have some weights on here, on the right side of that anchor point. So let's just try this out and have a road because it has more weight. And back to the update. I have sent for a request to get a new motherboard, so that they will check the one I have and see if it works and all that. And it will be done. Like I will send it in on Monday, so tomorrow, or the day after that, they thought. Or they will send me a person here to get it, or grab it, or whatever, so I can send it in. And then they will send it to Asus, because I couldn't send it to Asus directly. And then it will hopefully work. So it's falling down. I can remove the downward momentum by doing this. This will stop it from moving down. It could have stopped it from moving down at least. Let's add some more road. And I think this is how you should solve it, because you don't have any pistons and it's down a freaking hole, so... I will copy this, or paste it, maybe. And it's a small one. Doing that. So I'm making it bigger, so it's further away from this point, but it still has the same angle. So it can still move as far as it did before, and that's less road, but it's more weight. Good! It hit the ground and broke, so we need to fix that by doing something like this. And we'll probably need to add more road as well. Okay. Reinforce it with some steel here. The weight was correct, I think. It worked pretty much. We can... Let's see, what happens if we remove that? Because the less road we have here, the lighter it is. And you see, we didn't lift it high enough. What? What is happening here? Is this moving? Let's remove that and see what happens. Okay, it still moves up, so that's good. You see, we don't move it far enough. To fix that, we need to build this thing even longer. And right now, I'm using a exploit or a feature, I don't know, to make it longer. Because the material is passing through the ground. Can I have a split joint there? No, I cannot. Move that up a bit. Okay, touch it, just barely. Solved it, and I have a lot of stress. So what breaks first? Probably this thing here. Yeah. So let's remove some weight and see how little weight I need for it to fall. Okay. So that looks like it could be the limit. Also, I should test something. I could do something like this. So now that thing takes the hit instead of a road. So it shouldn't really break, or it's easier to make it not break than a road. Can I move up? Thank you. Okay. Going up. It still breaks, okay. I will edit this, I hope. So, see on the other side. Okay, so I rebuilt it and moved it. So I changed the pivot point to the right to move how the angle was. And as you see, it moves up in a decent rate. A bit quickly, so I could probably remove one other road. And it hits here pretty hard after the car gets dropped off. I could do something to prevent that. Okay, how far is it? Probably like that. So down here. And then have something like this. Getting to move it up a bit, or remove some steel from some other place. But let's see how well this works. It will probably not have the strength to lift it up anymore, because I added 2 road there, so let's add 2 more road here. It might work. It breaks, okay. And it breaks because it's too early. That give me 2 more steel. That means I can move this down to here. If I want to, I can move it further. But this is definitely overkill. Yeah, these 2 are not what I wanted them to be. I want them to be road, not steel. I don't like that you don't see stuff when it's underneath here. I know why they added it. It's so the game stops rendering stuff when it's out of the world, so you don't see it anymore. Because if you have a lot of things that fall down, the game lagged before. At least for me. Because it was rendering maybe 1,000 pieces of road or something underneath the ground, or underneath the water that was just falling forever. And that wasn't that good. But I can't see this thing here when I'm simulating. So it's quite hard to know what's happening. And that's annoying. I'll probably give up on this and just see if I can get this to not break. Okay. First off, remove weight. And probably move it downward a bit. I want it as close to the ground as I can. Okay. A bit closer. It falls less of a distance and therefore has less energy. And smacks into the ground with less energy, but reduces the chance of anything breaking. Is there? Almost nothing broke. So just reinforce the tip, and we might have something working. Let's put stress view on. And oh, that was some great pausing. But you see here, the road is outside, so it doesn't get a lot of a force when it's get hit. So that's really good. Can we move down a bit more? And if you know another way to solve this level that doesn't use a gravity elevator like this, please let me know, because I'm curious. And I should change out some of these things, because they don't need to be steel. There's very little stress on them. So I don't need to spend any of my steel on them. If they break, I will change them out. So if that one would break, I would change it out again to steel. But if I don't need it to be steel, why should I have steel there? It's just expensive and expensive. And that's not a good argument. It feels weird recording now, because I haven't done it in so long. That's strange. This is not working out. Okay, let's see here if this is better. This breaks. Move it like that, could fix it. It changes the stress distribution. So more of the stress will go down here instead. And as we see, it works. Or that thing worked. And we saw also that this touches the ground too soon. I have an idea. I don't know if it will work or not. But it's an idea. It should probably rest on the ground from the beginning, but... or as close as I can. And here, close to the corner. Something like this could also work. Then copy it just straight down here. We have steel. So reinforce this part with it. I haven't done anything like this in the game before, so I don't know if it would work, but it was worth a try. Could use steel maybe? Okay. I will test off camera. Okay, so now it's not breaking anymore. So let's just see what happens if I add lots of road hanging down here. Lots of road? Why? Okay, let's just build it normally instead. Too much weight. I have just a little bit more steel, so don't. Okay. That looks promising, actually. Let's add one more. So, see what happens. Not a lot. One more. Of course, I can reinforce with wood as well. And I could increase the length here. So where it start moving. Okay, let's see what happens if I delete that. This is destroyed. Let's see if this helps. This place is destroyed then. Move it closer to the wall. Okay, this one got broken, and that one I think. Nope. Decrease the size of that one. It decreases the weight of the thing, and as long as it doesn't drop down, we're fine. That's new. Okay, it did that because the car dropped. And that's something that can't happen. If it happens, we're screwed. And we need it to fall. If the car falls, it should fall forward and not backwards. Basically. Let's decrease the amount of nodes here. So now we have less nodes. Okay. I just want to test something. To have roads here. They will push against this place. This one here. And then move that one out. And therefore have a dragging motion. At least that's my plan. There we have less steel, it means less weight. Okay, we need... It's interesting testing new things like this. And all because I want it to be an unbreaking solution. Okay, let's see this in slower speed. It's falling. And this thing breaks. Let's reinforce it. We have upward movement. And doesn't break immediately. That's quite good. Awesome. Okay. Decrease the distance between the nodes here. It will increase the weight, but it will also decrease the stress from the jumps because it will move better here. Okay. Let's have it really tight here. Something like this. Yeah, like that. It's still falling. But the weight is a problem. That's all problematic. Let's decrease by half. I don't know if I had this amount before or not, but we'll see. Okay, brakes. Can we fix that somehow? What if we have something like this? Okay, it touches the wall, that's not good. Let's see, over there. And the point of this is to have it not touch the edge. To not touch the corner. So I could have it something like this instead. Let's go back to off camera. Okay, so I have this design in now, and this is how it works. You see we have some breakage there, but it doesn't give us a joint breaking. I don't know why that is, but I wanted to take a look on the stress, and I already had stress mode on, and see what breaks and see if I can fix it. Okay, those two. So it's this area that breaks. Change the node placement. Let's see what happens if we reduce the amount of nodes here. By doing that, now we only have 2 nodes. Breaks. Okay, let's see what happens if we have 0 node or 0 wedges. So this works as just 1 steel beam. Breaks. Okay. What happens if we have a like a V shape on it? So it has a little hill. That didn't really work out that well. Move that out, that could work. It increases the height here. Okay, let's see here. Adding one here so it doesn't slip down in the same way. Now you see that one sticks to it as well. Okay, let's add these back again. Add that one. Move. Boink. It destroys it. Now it's up, so now it might miss it. Nope. It did not. That makes it harder for it to tip over. But when it tips over, it will have more energy, I think. I think that's how it works. And it's easy to move that one. Let's move it. Move this one up a bit. Like that. Damn it. Have it is. Test to have just one here. Nope, I will go back off camera and see what I can do. Okay, so I want to show you this update. It throws it too much now, and we have a bit of breakage. We can decrease the energy by increasing the height here, I think. Probably. Nothing broke. I think we should have a cable on this level. Change the angle there, maybe. Increase the width of the road. Okay, increase the width of the road by quite a bit now instead. So have it covering the whole gap. The car will not escape. Nope. Decrease the angle. Too high still. Change the angle there. It should affect the speed, I thought. Okay, let's... Can't increase the power that way. Let's make these ones more central. So dangling down more. And not as much to the sides. To decrease like oscillations. Is that better? Okay, let's see here. Is that better? Nope. So we need to have it be underneath to have it move up. Like there it will move. Oh, it's because it has a wiggle room? Oh. That's interesting. I kind of know why it works. It's like a capacitor that's has built up some charge here, so it has enough power to move up the first bit, even if it doesn't have enough power to do the rest, or it wouldn't have that amount of power the rest of the time. Okay, so now it would need a bit more power. Move it down a bit. Just for kickstart. That will break it. Yeah. It's a balancing act here. Good. So this is a secondary thing. It will just hang there. This one drops down there. Okay. What I want is a stopper. So something like that, maybe? Okay, just do something like this. That stops it from moving further away. Like it broke there. That one broke, okay. I will just go off camera now. Okay, so now I have this. And I had a stopper thing. That would stop this thing that I tried, but it didn't work out. And I don't know if I can get this here not to break on the other side. But it's after I've seen the finish screen. So I don't know if I should keep going or not. I think not. So this will be all for me today, I think. If you like this video, like it if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.